Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How you doing? Hey guys, welcome back. Super thrilled to see you today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Hi, I'm QnA. We can be friends, okay? So in this video, I'm just going to be doing a Q&A. So I'm going to be answering a few questions about my weight loss journey. So if you don't know, recently I shared on Instagram that I have finally hit my weight loss goal. So my weight loss goal was to lose 10 kg and I have finally hit it. I have actually lost 10.6 kg, so yay! I'm super proud of my progress. So I started off at 75.8 kg and presently I'm 65.2 kg, so that's a massive weight loss progress right there. So I got a couple questions, about how I did it, or questions regarding fitness or what I did, foods I ate, stuff like that. So I'm going to be answering all of it in this video, and let's get started. The very first question here is, did I use a meal plan? And the answer to that is yes and no. Yes, because I joined some weight loss challenges by this platform known as Lose It Nigerian. Basically, they help Nigerians lose weight eating Nigerian food, okay? So I joined some of their challenges. I did one called Belly Shrinker for 14 days to learn how to use food to target fat in our stomach or abdominal region. Then I did another one for 7 days with them known as Belly Makeover to learn how hormones impact fat storage in our abdomen. So in total, that's 21 days. And these challenges came with meal plans. So for the 21 days that I did these challenges, I followed the meal plans to the letter. But other than that, throughout my whole weight loss journey, I prepared my meals myself. The only thing I did was just to ensure I was on a calorie deficit, and then I also ensured that I was doing portion control. And of course, knowledge. I invested a lot in getting knowledge about food and how different food impacts weight loss and weight gain and all of that. Just to give a bit of a background, so I started my weight loss journey on the 10th of May 2022. At that point, I was 75.8, right? And then I did not hit my weight loss target until 2nd of September 2022. So that's about 4 months on this path. So trust me when I say it's a lot of hard work. And also I experienced weight loss plateau for the longest time. Weight loss plateau means I wasn't losing any weight at some point. I couldn't lose any weight. I just stayed on the same weight for weeks. My weight loss plateau lasted about 3 weeks, almost a month. And I was almost losing my mind because I was doing everything right, but I still wasn't losing weight. Anyway, that's for another day. Next question here is, can you please share your workout routine? I did not have a workout routine per se, but I went to the gym 3 times a week, and what I just did was to focus on different parts of my body on the 3 days that I went. So for example, day 1 I would focus on upper body, so I'm going to do a lot of upper body workouts, so arms, shoulders, abs. That's what I'm going to focus on. Then the next day I'm going to focus on strength training and cardio, so I'm going to do a lot of things. I'll get my heart pumping, beating really fast. Then on the 3rd day, I call it leg day. Leg day is usually my favorite because I get to work on my glutes, which is my bum, and then my legs and every other part from my waist down. So that's what I do. I do upper body, strength training and cardio, and then leg day on the 3rd. So that's basically my routine. The next question is, exercise very important. See, if you want to lose weight, the fastest way to build a muscle, to gain muscle, is to exercise, okay? So you have to exercise. There's no negotiating it. Your diet can help. Yeah, you can lose weight just controlling your diet, but in order to gain muscle mass, you actually need to do exercise. So exercise is important. Someone said, does the food app for calorie check works for African foods? So like I said, I did a lot of calorie counting, and the app that I use is known as myfitnesspal. So this person is asking if they can use it to count calories in African food. Yes, on myfitnesspal, to some extent, certain Nigerian foods are actually logged in there, but the problem with the foods that are there is that they are not verified, because on the app, the foods that the calories are verified, you see a green tick there, meaning this calorie is verified. But the ones that are not, the Nigerian foods are there, but the calories are not really verified. But one thing I can tell you is I ate a lot of Nigerian food throughout my weight loss journey. All I had to do was do my own research as well. So there's something I had to figure out the calories in it, which is pomo, Nigerian pomo, which is cow skin. I had to actually look up research work that had done calories in it. I think I'll put the calories in pomo on the screen because I actually did the research on that. But yes, you can actually count calories in the ingredients used to prepare Nigerian food. For example, palm oil. If you Google calories in 100 ml of palm oil, you will see it there. It's just that you would have to create like maybe I should actually create that, like a log of calorie content in different Nigerian foods, just so it helps. Maybe I should, but if you Google it, you'll find it. I did not have a problem. It's just the only thing I struggled with was finding the calories in pomo. And also because I follow the page Lose It Nigerian, the owner of the page tends to share like calorie information in different types of Nigerian foods. And also I've gained a lot of knowledge from following that page, so I'll say you should follow it. Next question is, I really want to lose weight. What baby steps can I take? I struggle with consistency. Honestly, sis, I get you. Baby steps, I would say, is make small changes. Don't do anything drastic because you're just starting. For example, you're someone that takes Coke maybe 3 times a week. You can decide this time I'm going to try and take it once a week or twice a week. So begin to make small changes first before you start like altering your entire diet. If you used to use 3 spoons of sugar in your tea, you can decide, oh, this time I'm going to use 2 spoons of sugar, and then subsequently reduce it to 1 spoon of sugar or whatever you're comfortable with. If you eat a lot of junk food, maybe crisps, all these like snacks, like you snack a lot, then you can try and say, oh, I want to incorporate healthy snacks in my diet. So that means you need to have fruits. You buy fruits and you put it on a place in your kitchen that you can see. So every time you enter the kitchen, you are encouraged, more like encouraged, to pick up a banana, to pick up an apple. Another thing is take away temptations from you. If you don't want to drink fizzy drinks, don't have it in your fridge. If you don't want to eat junk food, don't buy them. You know, alter your environment to suit the goals you're trying to get. Also, I already have a video where I spoke about a book that actually helped me like kickstart my weight loss, because I struggled to stay consistent for a couple times before I actually started again in May. The book is The Science of Self-Discipline. I have a whole video on it, you can check. There are a lot of principles you can take from that video. Other than food, workouts, and support, what other factors can you say contributed to weight loss? Okay, so other than food, workout, and support, what I would say contributed is mindset. The major thing is mindset. Just first of all, knowing your why. Why do you want to lose weight? Who are you doing it for? What are you hoping to gain out of it? For me, I wanted to feel better. I wanted to look better. I hated the way I looked as of May 2022. I really did not like the way I felt. So it was about that and my mindset. I first worked on my mindset before I started losing weight, and I already said that I have a video on that, the book that helped me kickstart, working on my mind. So I'll say mindset is one of the major things. All right. Next question is how to know the amount of calories you shouldn't exceed a day. Okay, so everybody has what is known as basal metabolic rate, which is basically BMR, which is basically the amount of calories your body uses to stay awake. Like just for me to sit down here and talk, I'm burning calories. So that's known as your basal metabolic rate. So there's something called TDEE, total day energy expenditure, something like that, which calculates the total amount of energy you're expending just by being alive. So the first way I'll say you should start is go look up calorie calculators. I think I'll link one in the description box below. Calorie calculators, they have the ones to maintain weight. You can put to maintain weight or to lose weight. You put in details about yourself. So that's a good place to start. So your age, your sex, and your height, and then it will give you an estimate of how much you should eat, how many calories you should eat to lose weight, and how many calories you should eat to maintain weight. Generally, on average, it is said that women need 2,000 calories daily, but then this varies. That's why you have to check it. So I think my maintenance calorie right now is about 1,800, meaning I shouldn't be eating more than this daily. If not, I'm going to gain weight. So just do all of this research. I'll put the link to a calorie calculator, maintenance and weight loss calorie calculator, in the description box below. How do we count calories in Nigerian meals, especially soup and swallow? So for soup and swallow, honestly, it's in the ingredients. So before you cook the soup, measure out all the ingredients and figure out the calories in all the ingredients. If you don't know where to start, honestly, check out Lose It Nigerian. They need to come and sponsor me. Check out Lose It Nigerian. They'll give you a guide on like different calories in different Nigerian food ingredients. So you have to measure the ingredients first before you cook the soup. Then for swallow, you have to measure. You have to invest in measuring instruments. So for example, gari, you have to measure it before you make the gari. Those are kind of things you have to do, all right? And then the calorie content for most of these things are actually on Google if you check. I would see, I'm not promising, but I'll try and see if I can create like a list of calories in Nigerian food. I would try, I'm not promising. Okay, next question is, are there days or weeks you fell off the wagon? If yes, how did you get back on? Oh my God, yes, there are days that I was like, you know what? I'm done. It is in my destiny to be the way I am. I've accepted. See, self-acceptance is accepting the way I am. I was done with it. I was over it. Yes, I had a lot of days like that. For Christ's sakes, I've been on this thing for 4 months. I had a lot of times that I fell off. There were days where I told my husband, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Today I'm eating whatever I wanted. And then I ate as much as I wanted, stuffed my face with food because I was done. But one thing I know that helped me was after I had rough days like that, I got back on. I didn't beat myself up as much, or I tried to maybe increase the exercises that I did the next couple of days, or but point is I just got back on. I just continued my diet when I fell off. I think it is normal for you to actually fall off your diet or fall off, because it's a whole change. It's a mental change, it's a psychological change, physical change. Your body is struggling with the little amount of food you're giving it as opposed to what it's used to before, and all the changes you're making to the kind of foods that you eat. So yes, it's a lot even for your body and your mind to process. So there were days like that. I fell off, but I got back on track. How did you get meal prep to not feel like a chore? Whoo, girl, meal prep is a chore. I'm not even going to, it's a chore. It is. It stresses me out. So I'm not going to say it's not. It is. But the only thing is just something about my personality or myself. I don't know how to explain it, but I actually enjoy trying out new recipes. So what I did to help myself cope with meal prep is to ensure that I try meals every now and then. So if you follow me on Instagram, I share a lot about recipes that I'm trying, how it turned out, what I think about it. So that's what I did to just make meal prep interesting for me. So that way I have one new thing that I'm trying this week, and it just keeps me excited about like cooking and preparing meals for myself. Also, I use a meal planner, which also I have shared in different videos and also on Instagram. I got it on Amazon and it's on my fridge. It's a magnetic planner, and then I plan my meals ahead. Next, how long did it take you to lose all that weight? Oh my god, 4 months. Let's count it. So 10th of May to 10th of June is 1 month, 10th of July 2 months, 10th of August 3 months, and then I hit my goal 2nd of September. So we'll call it 3 months plus, I think. Yeah, almost 4 months basically. That's how long it took me. The next question here is, what was your biggest motivation in losing weight? My biggest motivation in losing weight was to feel better. I just wanted to feel better. That was my motivation. I wanted to wear clothes that would fit me. I wanted to feel better and look better. So when I decided to start losing weight, I just looked at myself in the mirror and pictures I had taken on that day, and I started crying. I did not like the way I looked, and also I did not like the way I felt. I was starting to feel insecure. Like, I've never been one to be insecure about my looks, but I noticed I was feeling insecure. Like, I hated seeing my reflection in the mirror. I wasn't confident carrying my body anymore. I was feeling like, oh, people are noticing that I'm fat, or I'm having folds of skin on my stomach, or my arm is becoming like Christian mother arm. Like, I had so many insecurities. So my motivation for weight loss was just trying to get myself back. I was trying to get myself back to the point where my confidence levels are back to 100, because I'm not about that life of low self-confidence, and I didn't want to get into that point where I now maybe become depressed. So yeah, that was my motivation. Okay, so the very last question here has to do with how I coped having a husband. So this person said, how does someone cope when the spouse is not in the same diet with them? The temptations evolved when you're cooking in the kitchen, or am I supposed to impose my meal plan on my spouse? Please do not impose your meal plan or your dieting on your partner. So one thing that helped us here is that, first of all, my husband cooks, and he cooks very well. So that's the first thing that helped me. I can imagine if I had to cook for him all the time, of course I would be tempted a lot, but because I did not do a lot of his meal planning or meal prep anymore, I could actually stick to my plan. Also, like I said, I prepared my meal plans myself, except for the few times that I joined a weight loss challenge. So most times I was eating what I liked. The only thing is, we eat the same food during that time, but more often I would tweak mine a bit. So I would add like vegetables to bulk it up. I think I shared a lot of this on Instagram. Honestly, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Like, I usually post his food and my food just to show you the difference. I'll put some pictures on the screen now. So we usually eat the same thing, but mine usually has more like fruit, more vegetables to make it bulky, and my portion is really less than his. And also in the meal prep, I usually measure everything that I used to cook, and then I kind of like have an idea of the calories in the different foods. I already have a video that shows how I counted calories when preparing meals. You should check it out. I'll link it up here. also my husband was on the same page with me. He knew why I was trying to lose weight and he tried to support me. So what I would say is try to just speak with your partner and just let them know that you'd like it if they can support you and try to help you avoid triggers. And also, if your husband can cook, you might want to encourage him to do more of the cooking, or maybe you might want to prepare meals ahead. So maybe on a Saturday, you just clear out time and cook food for the family, and then stock that in the freezer, and then cook your own food and stock in the freezer. So that way, when another thing I did is most times when my husband is eating, I'm eating. So we still eat together, so that when I'm eating, he's not eating. Then when he's eating, I'll start feeling hungry. So we try to still sync our meal times together. I'll suggest that you do that as well, even if you're dieting and eating something different, just so you're not triggered when you're eating later and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it just requires a lot of self-discipline. There will be triggers. There are times when this man I'm living with, there are times that he will take ice cream. I was just looking at him. I cannot take it. Sometimes when he's eating things like that I can't take, I leave the environment. So if he's in the living room, I go to the bedroom and just stay there. It's just for my own good, okay? So you just need to have some level of self-discipline. Okay, I've been talking for a while now, and those are all the questions that I have. Let me know if this was helpful. If you have any other questions, leave in the comments below. I just might reply you because I always read my comments. Till next time, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.